This is
Keep in Mind
part 2 of episode.
I can't stand him, bro. Like,
He just say he gonna do
always, part 2.
You know what I
Can't
mean?
with him, bro.
And we got the lovely
Tammy B's.
Oh,
Hey, I like this energy. We here now. That's what we talking about.
where you from? What do you do?
Ooh, that's a nice question. I was born in Brooklyn, raised in Haiti.
Shout out to Brooklyn. Shout out to Haiti.
No, I was born in January, and by February I was living in Haiti.
Okay, so
born in Brooklyn.
so they did the smart thing. They had you be a citizen, and then took you and brought you where you. It was like, all right, you born in Brooklyn. All right, you're an American child. Let's take you back to Haiti.
Backs me up, and I spent 13 wonderful years there.
That's dope. That's dope.
Well, that's what you have.
Wow.
An accent.
I have a beautiful accent that I will not change. Sometimes I fake it to make it.
Okay.
I love that. I do love it. I do love that.
Yeah,
Shout out. Listen.
I fake my accent too.
Yes.
I don't really sound like
It
this.
give you this extra
I
attention.
really sound like this.
Oh, that's how you sound? Could you imagine? My man's like, I've been faking it this whole time. I really talk like this.
I really talk like this, you know? They say make you comfortable, you know?
We had a friend with an accent though, for real. And Rich did.
Where? Where was he
high school
from?
with.
Where was your friend from?
Haiti.
Oh, Haiti. Okay.
He had
Yeah.
the accent.
Had the accent, bro. Listen, man. Listen, the kids who had the heavy accent, that's one of the reasons why I had to, like, get rid of it while I was in elementary school, bro.
You had an accent?
I had an accent. Absolutely, I had an accent. My first language was Haitian Creole in the house. Before I went to school, I learned that, and then I had to go to school, and they were like, "Yo, nah, speak what they speak at school." And I was like, "But I don't speak that when I'm here." So it was crazy, bro. I had to, you know what I mean? I had to study like radio and listen to hip hop songs and shit like that in order for me to like really get the whole. All right, well, this is how people from Queens speak, and then yeah, I picked it up.
Yeah.
I picked it up.
All right, but you had, all right, cool. What? But so you had an accent?
No.
No.
Like this.
Did you? Yeah, right, Black.
Like this.
Oh, I did bumbo clap. And now he speaks like that.
I've always
If I'm not black in high school, what you feel like?
Nah. Only when he's upset. He be like, what your ass?
Yeah. I've only heard his accent come out like once or twice, and you had to be like, you was not even like upset with us. You was talking or whatever, and I was like, oh shit, Black does have a crazy accent.
That's cool. But anyway,
But yeah.
if you want to know what we did over the weekend, check our last clip.
Nobody cares, bro. Let's keep it moving. Come on, now.
Let's get into that topic.
Let's talk to the beautiful Tammy B's.
We were discussing, before we got cut off, we were discussing love languages, and I believe one of you guys looked it up. We
Yes.
discussed this before on the show, but we have a
different spin.
We have a different spin to it today.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, what are the 5 love languages? They are words of affirmation, quality time, receiving gifts, acts of service, and physical touch. Those are the 5 love languages, according to.
And we're asking, what is the most toxic love language? Or what do you think the most toxic love language?
What do you feel like the most toxic love language
Let's
is?
start off with you.
Oh. I think it's receiving gifts and words of affirmation.
Receiving gifts.
Receiving gifts
And words of
and
affirmation.
words of affirmation
Yeah.
are the 2 most toxic you would think. Okay, why?
I feel like they needy, like with stuff. Buy me this to prove your love. Buy me this. Buy me that.
You don't like receiving gifts?
I don't care for it.
Wow.
They don't give me shit.
So you just want your partner to be able to.
I don't think the way for me to care is by you getting me a gift. I don't think so.
Really?
I don't think
Okay.
you need to go break your back to like get me something that I may or can get for myself.
Okay, that's nice.
Okay. So if you're in a relationship, you don't care. Do you like to give gifts? Do you like to buy gifts for people?
I think it's just with receiving and giving gifts. I think it should be something that is so meaningful to you that I could just give you a fake gift and you would just appreciate it. I could imagine, like I could literally sell you a box with nothing in it and you would appreciate it. Just a gesture.
Is that love or is that stupidity?
I'm trying to, she said it was so passion. I'm leaning in like trying
I'm over here in it.
You're not selling me this one. like,
look what I have for you. It's nothing. Appreciate it.
Thanks for the box.
I got you this box because I love you.
Now, if you bring me another box, well,
now you're on to something.
No.
Now you're on to something.
Keep it right.
I was doing fine until
I see toxic on toxic. That's what I gotta do. We gotta talk.
That sounds ridiculous to me. I'm not gonna lie.
You're talking to a man who loves receiving gifts. So that's it. No, you remember you said you enjoy receiving random gifts.
I enjoy receiving random gifts, but I don't think gift giving is my love language.
Giving, yeah, but receiving gifts is a love language for you.
No, because if you don't do that, I'm talking about when it's time to give gifts. I'm not talking about if you do something random, I'm saying it's very much appreciated. Not that it's not that it's like I need somebody to.
It's not necessarily a love language for you.
It's blurry as fuck.
Yeah, I see you can't.
I cannot fucking see.
That's because you don't have proper glasses cleaner, bro. Or you do, but you just didn't want to. Okay.
Wow.
So why wouldn't you use it?
My man is using a sweaty cloth. Going, yo, why is this so filmy?
Yes, he's using a hard ass cotton cloth and he has the glasses clean.
Yo, my man, man, Rich, what are we gonna do with you, bro?
Amazing.
All right, so all right, well, so you said receiving gifts and what?
And words of affirmation.
Words of affirmation.
I feel like you can push somebody to lie to you because you're looking forward to it all the time.
I like that.
I like that. Okay, that one we could definitely dive into.
What do you think is the most toxic one?
I think that, I know we're gonna get to this. I think that they all can be toxic if they're all done overdone.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like if you want somebody to to always tell you that you look good, like you said, that's needy. If you want quality time, but quality time to you is literally like you go to work and you come back to me, and you cannot do anything else. That's anything over, anything overdone could be toxic. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I think they're all pretty toxic except for
Receiving gifts.
Touch. Physical touch is nice.
Physical touch.
You can never touch me too much.
Yeah, I don't know if I.
Anybody who has a problem with that, you've got a problem.
You can never.
You should be alone. If you don't like being touched, what the fuck? What are you with somebody for?
You could always touch me.
I like you tried to not answer the question. Which one do you think is the most? We know we already agreed that we think that they're all toxic. Which one do you think is?
If it's over, if it's
I think
if it's overdone.
I think if the quality time is overdone, it can be really bad. Like when people don't even know themselves outside of somebody else.
Ooh.
Yeah. I think
that's a big one.
Yeah.
That's a big one. I would say if I'm to choose one, which I will play by the rules and just choose one, it's gonna be words of affirmation. I honestly feel like I'm looking for more actions of affirmation than words of affirmation. I don't really care what you say because people say a lot of things, but what you do is everything. So affirming me with words or affirming the situation, our relationship with words for me could be almost meaningless because if it's not done with action behind it, if I'm not showing you that I love you by listening to some of the things that you say you want to see in the relationship, then bruh, like you could affirm me with your words all day long, but it doesn't work.
Said, isn't that acts of service?
What?
Performing an act of service is it acts, what you're describing? An act of
words
service?
of affirmation. I said.
Yeah, but you said acts of affirmation. So there is
no. Okay. So acts of service. So yes, acts of service. I would say, is more along the lines of what I would believe is a love language over words of affirmation. I really don't care for you to tell me. You know what I mean? Like I don't care for you to say it.
You think that's the most toxic one? Words?
It could be, yeah, the most toxic one because it could be played. Like honestly, if I don't have the right intentions, but I could talk you out of your panties, then you know what I mean? Like I could affirm the shit out of the situation and tell you what you need to hear. Mm-hmm. But if it's done with ill intention, what's the point? You know what I mean? Like
you really push the person to lie to you, literally.
Right. Just to hear it, even if they don't care to say. That's why I was always weird about like having to say I love you just because you heard it. Like like when I was younger, like girls would try to say I love you, and then I'd be like, yo, but if I don't feel it, why would I say that to you? Because then now I'm putting myself in a position where I have to say it because you said it to me. Like like I don't know how I feel right now. Like why do you need me to say it? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. Like now I gotta lie to you. You know what I mean?
I think, okay, all right. And if y'all in the comments right now, you let us know what you feel is the most toxic love language.
Love language, yeah. What do you feel like is the most toxic love language? Nah, he did not go.
My bad, Black. I'm gonna skip you.
No, it's okay. I want the people. But mine's is when the question was first brought up, I was thinking about it. It was between quality time and words of affirmation, and I was like trying to figure out which one is more toxic. But Rich just said something that made me pick quality time a little bit over. Like when you can't find yourself outside that person, that shit gets really toxic. So for me, it'll be quality time too, just because of that. Like you got to be able to be yourself outside of the person, and with quality time, you could if you only know how to be with me all day every day, that should be.
But doesn't that happen in every relationship? Isn't there a point in time where you're like, I don't know how to even.
Like you are, yeah.
It's only when you're married. It's not when you're dating.
No, hold on.
I'm like, what? Really?
Only when you're married.
Only when you're married, bro.
You're married, like
you shouldn't be that way either.
You can't see, like, yes, you want to be with your wife. At the end of the day, you're gonna be with her.
Yeah.
You do stuff outside of.
Absolutely.
That's what we mean by that.
Yeah,
my bad.
Go ahead. Now say what you're saying.
What's called? No, like what I mean by that is like where. Because you don't have anything to do, you call it quality time, but in all reality, like you're literally stopping your partner from engaging in things that they would normally engage in, or you know what I mean, like right. And so for that person, it's like their boredom, they fill up their boredom with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would hate that.
You know what I'm saying? Like
someone like me, because you focus and give that particular. You give that particular example about quality time. Me, I do a lot of stuff. I barely have time. So I'm always looking forward to quality time.
Okay.
So that someone like me, I'm always like, it's like, man, I was supposed to do this, but I got so caught up with the things that I do. I'm running everywhere and I do travel a lot. So I'm always looking forward to it.
Well, that's different.
So
you're not at a toxic level of it.
Because you're not around to be at a toxic level.
I'm not around to get it. So it's like, so when you said it could be redundant if the person is looking forward to it, or it could be, I understand that. Like somebody would just be like, you don't have the time. Like,
Toxic said gift giving because of the manipulation.
Yeah, I feel that too.
Giving because of the manipulation.
Right. I give you gifts so I can smack you around. You know what I'm saying? Like,
if you love gifts, and every day I might box you upside your head, but you're gonna have a Chanel bag. You getting your gifts.
How many? Listen, we know some girls who say, "Hey, at least I get these things out of it," and I'm just like, "What the hell does that even mean?"
I don't know girls like that. You know girls like that?
You've never had cover? Come on now. All right.
They get beat up, but they're cool with it.
Rich, sometimes I don't think you pay attention to some of the people you speak to, bro.
You've never known a girl you've never met a girl or talked to a girl who told you that, yeah, my boyfriend, I deserve for him to hit me upside my head. You've never talked to a girl that said that before.
Nah.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's on the couch. Have you?
Oh
yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, I've never had that.
Maybe you have, but you didn't have that conversation.
Yeah. I guess you're right.
Like they'll say stuff like they deserved it. Like
I was bugging. I was wilding. I deserve to be boxed.
This one sound real toxic.
That sounds very toxic.
When you meet a new chick, it's called like some real throwback shit.
You
gotta smack a chick as soon as you meet them. As soon as you meet a smacker.
Yeah?
Yeah. Later on, she gonna ask you, like, as soon as you stop smacking, like, what happened? You don't treat me like you used to.
What the fuck?
What?
You don't treat me like you used to is crazy.
I don't get it. I'm so.
So like she will be used to the pain equaling love. So the hit is for her. The hit becomes the meaning of love.
I think you got that from a comedy special, right?
Thank you.
I watch a lot of stand up. You know what I mean?
That is hilarious.
It's called,
You don't treat me like you used to. That's crazy.
like, wait a minute. That was good. But I would hope that you do not do that, sir. Not anymore. Okay.
I'm a changed man. My man's I'm a changed man.
Like,
You're nice to meet you. My name is Drew.
Every chick, just the chicks in the projects.
okay. Got you. I grew up in the suburbs. That's why I didn't meet any of those girls who were getting smacked about saying I deserve it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. Black grew up with you, bro.
You wanted to be a different person until you met me. Alright? When you met me, you like, you know what? Life, I do live in Long Island. Life is pretty fucking good. Alright? Exactly.
Well, before that, he thought he was good.
Before that, Black thought he was in shout out. Telling you, ask his mom. If his mom was here to this day, his mom would tell you, like, listen, Rich saved my son's life. You know what I mean? So,
yo, I'm just imagining Black in high school by the window of his house, just with a gun in his hand. Just like,
you know that
in the suburbs.
You know what I mean? That's black.
And Rich came like, yo, bro, let's go ride bikes. What are you talking about?
That was 100% black.
Yeah, one man's like the ops is out here before the word even the ops even came.
Not 100% black. I never carry.
Listen, Rich, thank you very much. We have the beautiful Tammy Bees here. All right.
Black had the bazooka. Black had a bazooka in the window.
The rocket launcher.
I'm fucking with you. But no. On some real shit. Let's move on to the next topic. We just joking around.
That was crazy.
Oh my God, y'all are idiots.
But yeah, listen, man. We do not condone any abuse of any kind, guys. That was a joke. We was talking about smacking people.
Smack.
I'm bringing it back. Don't worry. We do not condone any kind of violence of any kind. Talk it out, guys. That's why we have this podcast, to talk it out.
All right. Anyway.
But sometimes you do gotta Alabama riverboats people.
Oh, yeah, no, definitely you gotta toss up the black cat.
Violence. Let's say there is sometimes cause for violence, not all the time though. Think about it first. Like,
yes, did y'all see the Norwegian the female the track it's not Olympics. There was some track race between like America in Norwegia.
No, I do not. This is going on now?
Norway. I'm sorry.
Let me pick it up. Nobody picked it up. I thought you were saying Norwegian. I thought you were trying to say Norwegian.
Hold on, I'm about to say what it is. I was trying to say Norwegian woman, but I was also trying to say Norway, so I'm like, my bad. I
thought you were trying to say Norwegian.
But that ended up with Norwegian. My bad.
Norwegian.
His accent.
Yeah. All right, Norway. There was a woman from Norway that she was racing, and she tripped and fell. And she tripped and fell. And when she tripped and fell, the black girl broke the record for whatever race they were doing, and she won. And somebody wrote in the comments, "Oh, after the Alabama River, and now this, there's definitely gonna be a race war." Because there's been a lot of stuff with black and white people. There was I don't know. I wanted to speak about it. The whole the Mississippi
the Goon Squad.
Yeah, y'all ever heard about?
That's crazy, man.
Did you hear about that? Did I speak about that last week? No, right?
No.
The Mississippi Goon Squad.
No, you were talking about that privately.
The Mississippi Goon Squad. There was like these two black men were, I guess, in a home with a white woman in Rankin County, Mississippi, and a neighbor, a white neighbor, called the police, and he asked for a specific group of people to go over to the home and do a mission. And these police officers called themselves the Goon Squad, like 6 officers, and they literally torture and sometimes kill people when they go
knock on these doors,
pretty much. Like they were sure to like avoid cameras. And I don't want to get into the whole thing of it, because that's outside of our show. But that whole race war thing, like God forbid, but there's been a lot of tensions between black and white people
forever.
And I mean, and do you think things are changing in any sense besides the fact that we're not allowing to be mistreated now?
No, nothing's changing. I feel like that was a one-off thing. That's not gonna be the regular, and they're gonna make sure that's not the regular. Because not for nothing, I feel like that chair guy, whatever, because they arrested him now. So whatever.
Did they let him go?
I heard they let him go.
He's going to like court and he bailed. Like,
okay.
He bailed, but
I thought the charges was dropped too. But I mean,
I don't know if the charges dropped. I didn't hear that, but I feel like what they're gonna do, they're gonna make examples out of shit like that. They're gonna be like, no, y'all can't band together like that. We don't want to see y'all happy for the whole week. You know, making videos on TikToks about folding chairs. They don't want to see that shit. They don't like that shit.
How do you feel about that? As a Haitian American.
I mean, I'm not for violence, and whenever I see stuff like this, they have they have one with little kids. They're like, you gotta start them young, you know, and with the chairs, and they are lining up. And
that's crazy.
They're making jokes out of it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, but it could get a little out of hand.
It gets old, you know. Everything, if it's being done over and over, and it's just fun for one particular kind of people to enjoy, you know, it's just like it's.
I mean, when you say it that way with one particular people, like when you mention the kids, because the kids will look into what this joke is about, and then they'll think, oh, I gotta hit white people with chairs.
Yep. In order
you know
for me,
That's my point.
to exert my
You have the couples, you know, black and white couples, you know, and she's like folding her chair. She's like, you never know when they coming. You might have to stay ready. And it, you know, it's just, I'm like.
I mean, bro, it always turns dark. It always turns dark. This is a tale as old as America. It's just, it always turns into this is not even a joke or funny anymore. You know what I'm saying?
But the thing is, we all went to school. We know what it's like to be picked on. Nobody likes to be picked on, and nobody wants to be that kid that's left, you know, that's left out. Nobody really wants that.
Did you get picked on growing up?
I was a bully.
You was a bully?
You were a bully?
I was a bully, and I changed.
So wait a minute. Wait a minute. You came talking all this peace.
First of all, she said we all know what it's like to be
picked on, and you were the one doing it.
Well, I was a bully until I left Haiti, but when I came here, I got picked on, so I got like a taste of.
Okay, so you
karma.
Both sides.
So when I see that.
What did it pick on you about? Yeah.
My accent. I had a big fro, and I never liked to do my hair, and so they used to call me Lion King. So, and Mufasa.
So now you laugh about it.
Yeah, I laugh about it. So one day I had to step up for myself. You know.
Because you move faster.
That's great.
Had a big fro. It blocked them in school, so it's like.
And now they want that hairstyle today, though.
Now it's popping.
Yeah,
it's lit.
They want that hairstyle today.
That's crazy.
Funny how it works.
That's crazy. Yeah, it's funny how it works. You're right, Jerry. That's a cool. But all right. Anyway,
did you ever get to finish your thought on that whole? Because that's still crazy, bro. This whole Goon Squad thing, bro. I'm still racking my brain
I
about
just want to
it.
know how everybody felt about the whole tensions between the white and
Let's
black.
keep going into the.
Yeah, but we don't want to stay on that.
Yeah. That's just a wild story. Bro.
Yeah, no.
When I heard it, I was like,
if you haven't looked into it, you should look into it. I think it's Rankin County, Mississippi. I believe it's
Rankin County.
We'll look into that.
Rankin County, and that shit'll pop up. Type in the Goon Squad, it'll pop up. Like it's a very crazy story. Young man almost died. Just look into it. Anyway, want to switch gears, which is very odd for us. Yeah, you know what I mean. Switch gears.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Cause no, before we got kicked off, we were talking about like your poly. You stated that you were.
Oh, I used to be polyamorous.
Oh, you used to be polyamorous.
Right.
When were you polyamorous?
I don't know if it's still active. I don't know if it's like a switch. You know.
You're not in a polyamorous relationship right now.
No.
But you're in one.
Yes.
How long were you in one for?
Usually it's a phase. It's a phase to it. You know, there's like you see how many people will hold on and until they don't hold on anymore because you're completely honest to them. You're telling them what's happening. So can you handle it?
So how
many people? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking she was holding up 5 fingers. Yeah, bro. Wait a minute now.
How many?
Just see, you know how you have like this shoe that's gonna fall off. You
Okay.
just- it eventually falls off.
How many did you? How many did you have?
3.
Was it only men?
Yes.
So you had 3 boyfriends,
Yes.
and they knew about each other as well.
Yes.
And go into how that was. What was that like?
Well, they're
No-
not in
no
the
look-
same state,
Nola, darling.
so.
You know what that
No,
was.
not darling.
If you know
No,
what that
they're not in the
was,
same state. Yes, yes. Well, she had like Mars and
Yeah,
I remember.
Yeah, that was a good show.
So they were in different states,
Different states.
but they knew about each other.
They knew of each other.
They knew of each other.
Yeah.
Did they speak to each other?
They're not friends.
Okay, so they never like had conversations with each other.
No,
Were all these men Haitian?
no.
were any of them Haitian?
Yes.
Wow.
A Haitian man
And
in
a
polyamorous
Jamaican.
religion.
And it's
What was the third?
American.
Yeah, like a little burger.
Yeah,
yeah, like a little burrow, you
Like a
said?
little
a
burger.
burger.
Oh, burger.
Jamaican
Jamaican patty,
Haitian
Haitian buns. They be, you know what I mean?
Alright,
American
so-
is probably the lettuce.
So what was the hardest part of having these 3 boyfriends?
Hardest?
Mhm.
It's not hard. It's more
You,
like.
but you said the shoes start to fall off. So what happened? What was the shoes falling off? Like what was that?
Okay, so this is how it starts.
Okay.
You know, you're not in a
They
serious
they can't hear you.
Oh, you're not in a serious relationship, so you're just talking to someone, right?
That's how it starts.
Yes.
Okay.
Just talking to someone, then you're talking to somebody else. You know, now you're talking to 2 people,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then
You're not yet intimate with these 2 people.
No, you just.
But you're talking, okay.
Just getting to know them. Then you develop somewhat of of a habit. It's a schedule.
Mm-hmm.
You talk to him today at this time, and you talk to the other one at this time and at that time. They are different time zones sometimes. So basically, it works like that.
So, all right.
I got questions.
All right, so
Was what? Because I want to word this right. So, you lived in New York at the time.
Yes.
One lived in New York,
Yes.
and one lived. Where were the other 2 from?
Texas, and then you had Canada.
Texas and
Texas
Canada.
and Canada.
Are you international?
You was international with
All right.
yours.
So, boom. So, Monday morning,
I say good morning to everybody.
in a group text,
No.
separate texts.
No, they're 3 different people.
in different time zones too.
In different time zones. You can't be saying good morning. It might be afternoon for one of them.
I mean,
I'm just kidding.
Were they allowed to date also?
Well, I travel a lot, so the time zone sometimes is different because of me. But it's the same time zone.
Right.
I like this question. Go ahead. Ask that
Were
again.
they allowed to date also?
Of course.
So that's giving more open than
Polyamorous, I
Yeah.
would say.
I feel like you were open to just living your life.
I wasn't having a pineapple life where it's just like
If you know, you know the pineapple.
Right? If you know, you know.
and I mean you can say what it is, but the thing is once
mean,
you
for
start dating,
Time out. For the people who don't know, as you like to say, what is a pineapple life?
It's a lifestyle that I believe people who are free and open sexually, they have that fruit represent their lifestyle, the pineapple.
It's like a home within the branches.
Yeah, so they're
you branch out, yeah.
yeah, pineapple lifestyle.
Got it.
Yep.
So yeah, it's not like that. It's just pretty much you see how long it goes for to the next step, because when you're in a relationship there's levels to it. There's the next step. There's becoming serious and more serious.
So I have a question, Sam. Were these men all aware that those were your intentions and that's what you were trying to set up and put together?
Yeah.
You were open to a polyamorous relationship. You spoke to them about this, and they were okay with it. They were on board.
I said to them that I have feelings for other people, and if it's happening that I cannot control it, where I can't pick one, and I don't think it's fair to me to have to let go of anybody who just wants to not be with me. I give them the choice, and nobody's left.
So would you have if you could have had them all in the same under the same roof, would you have done that?
I don't know. I don't know. That's interesting.
Okay. So if they were like all in New York, all right. So maybe not this. All right, they're all in New York. Would you have them around each other? It's a barbecue. You know, in New York, summertime barbecues. You inviting all three?
Bob's Cartel.
Or you only inviting one, or you only inviting two? Well, like barbecue time. Who coming?
Damn.
Is everybody coming to the barbecue?
Nah.
So I don't know, Tammy B. I don't know if this is a polyamorous relationship, as I understand it.
Tammy, you giving me more of a dominant, open woman. That's what you're giving me.
What I will say is, I did not get to deal with that part. I did not get there, so it didn't last that long for me to know that.
I gotta change the title of the show. I put polyamory.
Laura Graham said
open relationship and fuck girl shit.
She just said fuck girl shit is crazy. You are giving fuck girl summer type vibes. I ain't gonna hold you.
That's what it sounded like to me.
One of the masterminds want to know.
Keeping it real.
Shaina on YouTube says the same thing. Yep, sounds like open, not poly.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
What did you benefit from all of the relationships?
What did I benefit? Around that time? Well, it's basically different people. I kind of created one whole boyfriend out of 3 people.
Okay.
So
But did they all have different size penises?
Yes.
Okay, so was it like an average of all of them was 8?
Can we just not?
I'm just trying to. All 3 of them became one boyfriend to you. I'm trying to see if one had 10, one had 6.
About characteristics. Like, I didn't mean body parts.
They said you're
Let's just
dangerous.
not-
You dangerous. You are dangerous, Terry B. You are dangerous.
Sexualize these men. That's not nice. That is not nice.
No, I don't mean to sexualize them, but you're saying that you turned 3 different men into one boyfriend.
I took most of their valuable qualities and I just kind of like made it into a way to benefit me.
It just seems like a lot of work.
But they were so to you everything was okay because you told them, hey, I have feelings for somebody else.
Yes.
And they had to be okay with
And
it.
they didn't know. They didn't know that person's name. They didn't know about.
And you know what? The minute I said I was talking to other people, they didn't want to know anything. They just wanted to know how I'm doing today. Like, am I great? Am I well? Am I... What is going on?
Resize T says, "Oh nah, it's Build a Bear workshop with her." She built a boyfriend. She was like, "Listen, I'm gonna take some parts of you. I'm gonna take some parts of you. I think I like this part of you, and then I'm gonna put together a boyfriend out of all 3 of y'all." That's what it sounds like. Terry. I'm gonna hold you.
Oh
Canada,
Texas, New York.
You did good.
You did it.
You guys made it seem like
You had a North America kind of.
like y'all made it seem like I woke up one day and I said I got bored and I'm like, I'm gonna build me.
I was actually about to ask you that. I was actually about to ask you. My question was, how did you find out that you wanted to indulge in
that lifestyle?
Like, when did you realize, like, oh shoot, I kind of want to do this?
Polyamory thing.
Or
I talked about it.
Open thing.
I talked about it and I said it's not fair for me to have to give up one person and stick. Who said I need to have one person?
Only you know that.
And I was like, and I said, I'm gonna enjoy them all if they keep coming to me.
And so, what made you decide to stop?
I just said I'm gonna give myself some love.
Wait, hold on. Listen. You were getting a lot of love. Self-love.
Yeah.
But you're in a relationship.
Who said that?
You said you were.
I used to be.
No, he said, "Are you in a polyamorous relationship?" You said no. Then he said, "Are you currently in a relationship?" You said yes.
No, I said I'm talking to someone. I didn't say I was in a relationship.
Oh, okay. All right.
So you're talking to someone now, but it's not part of this whole tree trio,
No.
the Musketeers,
Wow.
the
It's none
North
of the
American
three. None,
Musketeers.
the guy you're talking to is none of the three.
No.
So they all fell off.
Yes.
Why did what?
They said she's Lori Harvey. Yeah,
Like what happened? What happened with all of them? Like what happened with the Haitian guy?
The Haitian guy.
He wanted a family. I'm pretty sure.
He wants to see me actually on Labor Day, because he's gonna be in New York.
So you still?
No.
You're not gonna meet him. You don't talk to him ananymore.
No, she does because she knows that he wants to.
I'm not interested
You're not interested.
anymore.
But he's still interested.
Very.
And is there still any kind of open door?
No.
What did he do wrong? In fact, I don't want to know. Okay, what happened with the Jamaican guy?
Jamaican guy would like to get any chance to talk to me if he could get a chance.
You're not telling me what happened. You're telling
I
me how
don't
much
even, like, the thing is, I ended up leaving them.
Okay, that's
Why
a better
you left
explanation.
them?
Yeah.
It was just,
I want to know. Like,
Why she left?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why you left?
Is it a gift giving?
I like that. Was it too many gifts?
Who was giving
no,
you?
it's just, it wasn't me anymore.
He came up short.
I didn't see myself.
I don't know if we asked. You were sexually active with all three of these men?
I was gonna ask
Yes.
that.
Okay, all right.
But not together. Not
Right, never in. Okay, yeah, because you said
But-
it was never together.
But everybody was glazing at the same time.
Blazing them yams.
everyone, yeah, everybody was stuffing the
Stuffing the turkey.
stuffing the turkey.
Why you guys sound like that?
What you mean?
It's just terminology.
We're trying not to say be.
Yeah, trying to be too vulgar, you know.
Right.
So stuffing the turkey. Put my car in the garage.
Yeah,
You know.
sticking that hot dog in between the buns.
You know what I mean? Putting my muffin top in your face.
Glazing the donut to me was when Black came out of that one off the bat. He's like, so everybody was glazing your donut.
Glazing the
yams.
Oh, glazing the yams. I mean, glazing your yams. Yeah, my fat ass talking about donuts.
But no, all right.
That's.
All right. One.
I feel like she was just in relationships with three different people from three different states, bro. Like,
Yeah,
I got a question. Do they sponsor your flights to go see him?
did they pay?
did they ever pay for you to go see them? And
Well,
yes, no.
no, yes.
Because that's gift giving?
No, yes.
No, yes, because what I would do, I would say, since we both coming to see each other, why don't we just split it?
But somebody else already gave you bread, so is that how it worked?
Nobody gave me bread.
No,
Oh.
she's saying like, so you gotta
Let's
go
split.
buy your plane ticket. You be like, just give me
Yeah.
And
half.
it's to just send you the send you half the
Pay
money.
half when they come.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
That's
Okay.
fine. That
That's
makes
cool.
sense.
That makes sense. All right,
Yeah, it
that's
was-
cool.
Yeah, you just
Very
had
different.
different boyfriends.
Yeah, you just had three boyfriends at the same time. Thank you, Black. You had three boyfriends at the same time.
Have you ever gone through a whole phase?
Oh,
A whole phase.
no, I never made it there.
You never made it.
You never went through a
while
whole
you were
phase.
while you were sleeping with three different men, you didn't consider that a whole phase.
Well, when you say whole phase, you mean like a relationship phase?
Hey, listen, you could.
Well, the thing
Your
is,
darling was a hold of me and she had three boyfriends.
well, I kind of, I meant yes, of course, because you have to see it's my family members. They met them.
All three.
Yes.
What?
Your family members met all three of these men.
And within like a year's
I'm
time.
not talking about my mom and my dad.
Like cousins.
Like my, close family
Mhm.
members, like that are like your cousin. You tell your
Yeah,
stories to.
yeah.
So
Terry means all right.
Tell me, would you tell your mom and dad, ménage-moi, here's my boyfriend, and then next week show up and say, ménage-moi. Would you do that?
And then the next week, ménage.
I never told them, but they heard rumors.
And how did that make you feel? How did that make you feel?
As a person,
I mean, that's all you
As a
want.
woman.
I didn't care.
You didn't care.
This is a very good question. Were they all diving, bro?
No.
Which one was diving raw?
Nobody was.
Nobody was diving raw. Nobody was diving raw, guys.
Nobody was.
Listen, again, these are all signs pointing to not a polyamorous relationship. You were being a safe person in 3 relationships with 3 different men.
Okay, so,
at the same time.
So since you are now in a situation where you are loving yourself, are you in your 20s or 30s?
30s.
Okay. Clearly you're not married. We had watched a clip on the internet about a woman, a man discussing how a woman does not need to be married to feel whole. So we were gonna ask you: do you feel like it's necessary for a woman to be married at some point in her life, or that her goal should be to get married?
Right.
I think somebody should do whatever she wants. If that's what you want, being with someone, that's what makes you whole, go for it. If being with someone makes you whole, go for it. It's not my decision to say who it is to be with someone or not. We have days when we wake up, we don't want to be with no one. You know what I mean? And we have days where we want to be loved and be held. So it's just, if you can handle your sleepless nights alone or with someone or however you like, that is up to you.
Okay. Jay, how you feel about that? Do you feel like the goal for a woman should be to get married?
No. The goal for anybody, I feel like, is to be happy. So I feel like that should be the main goal. Now, if somebody could be in your life, has to be in your life in order for you to be happy, then I guess that's the answer for you. You need somebody in order to feel that. But I mean, the goal should be to find your peace and be happy. I would believe. And if that's not with someone, then fine. If it is with someone, then sure.
Black?
What's up? Answer the question. Yeah, women should be. I feel like
you should aspire to marry.
Yeah, I feel like men should too. It should be. It's
Talk.
both. That's what it is to me. I feel like everybody should, because that should be the goal. Like, we're here to procreate, you know. And how we do that is a man and a woman. You get married. You have your children. Like, granted, they are the baby mothers of the world and all that stuff, and all of that stuff is cool too. But I feel like the step should be to get married. Like, you should want to get married. Like, there's nothing wrong with being a single woman. You can be happy that way, but you should want to be with somebody. You should want to be a partnership. No man is an island, and I always say that, and I believe that. Nobody should want to be alone. You can't tell me you're fully happy just being by yourself all the time.
What were you gonna say to him?
No, I was gonna say, like, not all of us can procreate. Like, some of us can't.
True. Excuse me. No, you're right.
Good point.
No, you're right. You're right.
Not all of us are, like, you mean to tell me you haven't met somebody who just enjoys being miserable? Have you not met anybody who just loves being, like, you haven't met somebody who just likes to scream?
Yeah, and those are not good people.
They enjoy what they do.
But that's not
They
good.
enjoy the pain, they enjoy the trauma.
Like, there's 100% people who enjoy to be angry, who enjoy to be miserable, and those type of people, I personally try to stay away from.
Yeah.
And I feel like everybody else should too. Like, you should. That's not okay to enjoy that. But you are right though about the procreation part. Some people cannot procreate, so that was.
I mean, to take it outside of procreation, because I'm kind of with him. Like, I feel like men and women should wanna, if it's not marriage, because I guess marriage is more of a.
If it's a religious thing.
If it's a religious thing, that's different. But overall, like, I do feel like people need connection. I was having a conversation about this earlier. Like, I feel like people need connection, and even like they talk about people who go inside like solitary confinement, like, and they almost go nuts from being alone.
Yeah.
You know what
They
I mean?
do.
That's the point of it.
That's the point of it.
Yeah,
to break you
know what I mean?
mentally.
So not having connection to people can lead to so many different ailments. You know what I mean? So it's like I don't know about the whole marriage statement, but as far as I do feel like people need people. If you're into men and you're a man, then you need to connect with another man. If you're heterosexual, you know. Yeah. By the way, since you did say all the guys you dealt with male, did you ever deal with a woman?
No.
No, it's not for you.
No.
Not interested.
I don't care.
So when you were doing the open relationship thing, would you have been okay if one of those guys said, "Hey, I brought my friend and she's a girl. Let's get this popping"?
What? I don't mind watching them. Like they can do what they need to do.
But you wouldn't join in?
No, I probably have more fun watching than participating.
Okay. All right.
Because I'm a whole voyeur and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You're a voyeur.
You do voyeurism. Okay. Live, like you like to.
Yes.
You go to peep shows?
Not peep shows. I'm not a creep. Like I.
Damn, a peep show is damn. That's associated with creeps. God damn.
If you gotta hide to like.
They just call them.
No, they call them peep shows.
They call them peep shows,
but it's pretty much like
You go
a
watch
curtain
it,
and
yeah.
it opens up and people are doing their thing and you're just watching.
Yeah.
So you said you're okay with them being in relationships, in
Yeah.
other relationships? Yes, she was.
Okay. All right. Well, I wanted to ask you, because I was looking through your Instagram and stuff like that, and yeah, TikTok. So you had a lot of foot content.
Okay, I had OnlyFans for my feet.
You used to.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
This is a thing, bro.
All right. How long did you have an OnlyFans for your feet?
It was right before COVID.
Right before COVID.
In the middle of COVID.
So your business blew up.
No, my dad got sick and I had to like focus on him, so my page fell off in the process.
Did your family know about this page?
Yeah, but they like, you know, I do anything on the internet and it's just like they know it's not about selling my body or having sex or stuff like that, so they just say, oh, it's just this thing that she has, but they don't know what it is.
So then their answer to my question is actually no.
No.
So they
Okay.
don't know what it is.
They know, but they don't know.
She started off with they know, yes, but they don't.
But they don't know. They don't know. They don't know. They don't know people are spanking their monkeys to your feet. You know what I mean? Like, cause that's what they do on OnlyFans, bro. If you paying to see someone's feet, you're definitely doing some freak nasty joints while you watching.
Weird request. It's just a request that they have. It's like somebody asked to do this, and I'm like, people being into feet. I'm like,
They asked to do what?
So you,
But she did it.
Hold on.
She provided the service.
Huh?
you're paying.
If that's the case, then you say you don't do anything, like you're not selling your body. In all reality, you kind of are.
You're selling a part of your body,
Yeah,
bro.
you're selling your feet, and
It's a part of you.
And just now you said they're paying.
They pay.
So what if they offered more money for something else?
Just to see feet. I don't know anything else that they send that. The thing is, they have a box where they send in money and then request. You have the right to accept
And
or
or
not.
decline. Okay, now what if they offered you a significant amount of money for something more? Because you said it's about the money.
The thing is, you have to say what it is.
Okay. Say they said, I want to see all of it real quick.
No, because it was specifically towards feet.
It
Well,
doesn't
yours.
matter.
So-
a lot of pages start that way.
Yeah,
People
and
start
then
saying,
we'll
"Yo,
play, yeah, they
I'm
got
gonna
the
send
money.
I'm gonna send you
$5,000.
$5,000 to see full frontal."
Yeah.
They say I want to meet the faces to these feet. They say all these things.
Okay,
You just
so
stick to-
$5,000. You want to take a picture? Be like, here, take a picture of my face.
Man, I did not. I was,
Would you?
Yeah,
no. I
pay
was
attention.
not. No, it was specifically me. It was specifically for my feet. That's it.
You never went anywhere.
No, I never went.
So,
anywhere else.
You said they didn't do that well, but if it was doing well and you got some big ballers and they was like, listen, I'll give you 10 racks.
It started very nicely.
Yeah, I'm sure.
what's the most you made from it?
And
If you don't mind answering that.
800.
Okay.
Yeah, see? Okay, you proved what I said right. Okay, $800 is not a significant amount of money.
No, it's
Okay, so
But
now,
it's for the amount of days I had it up.
that don't matter.
Okay.
If somebody offered you $10,000
Mhm.
to see your face first,
Just my face.
yeah,
Just your face. You put a
Just
picture of your
your
face
face.
and your feet. You gotta try to put your feet next to your face. 'Cause
Ah.
They want both of it. You know, they want your face and your feet because
put
they
your
want
toe in your mouth.
10 racks. $10,000.
It's your toe.
10 bands.
Answer the question, Tammy Bees. Answer the question. We all want to know.
What we doing? 10 bands.
10 bands. Cause you're already selling your feet, so you couldn't take a picture and be like, "Hi, it's me, Tammy Bees."
And her feet.
With the pickles. What's happening, bro?
With the P-Please is crazy. You just did it.
She just did
$10,000 for free.
She said for 10 bands, she would do it. Yeah.
Okay.
She would do it. She
Okay,
would do
so
it.
you do it. Now, okay, they start off with that. Now they're like, listen, 50 for
Everything.
let me see your hoo-ha.
With your feet open and pointed towards the camera.
I'm good.
You don't have a number for that. There's no number.
No. Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right. But the couch is saying she hasn't found a person to do it. That's all it is. She haven't found the right person to do it.
I was like, maybe they're the right number. There's no number for you.
Nah, I'm good.
Okay.
You wouldn't do that.
All right.
Okay,
So,
I respect it.
All right. So now, when did you? I could always ask this question. When did you decide? You know what? I'm gonna take some pictures of my feet for guys to.
Yeah.
It wasn't me. It was just my friends that suggested it, and it had nothing to do with me.
So your friend said you should.
My friend was somebody who wanted to do that.
Mhm.
Eventually, she wanted to do that, so she became my cameraman, and she was telling me what to do because she was into it.
So is she doing it now?
I have no idea what she's doing, but she was guiding me through.
She might have been into you too. I mean,
It sounds like she picked
Maybe
you up.
I don't know.
she was like directing you the whole time.
She was
She's like, yeah, do your feet like that. Point
She was
them.
like, do
Put that
this,
shit.
Open them
that
up.
shit in some jelly.
that. She went and put some maple syrup on my toes.
Oh, you subscribe to that.
Oh, you subscribe to that channel. You probably paid $50 to see some.
No, I went on her page because I do my research. Not her OnlyFans. I went on her regular TikTok, and she had some water. It was feet and ropes. Then it was feet and water. I was like, oh,
Feet and
I was like, she has to have an OnlyFans. And then three posts later, it was a picture with her feet and I said OnlyFans. I was like, ha ha, I knew it. You know what I mean? Yeah, can you see that? I don't indulge, but I like, you know what I mean?
Rich was doing this for research purposes. You hear me, right? Only for research purposes. We actually dive in here. Keep in mind.
Yeah. So outside of that, outside of your and when did you end your OnlyFans?
2020.
2020. So you did it.
Oh, so
you did it for a few
a
months.
few months.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fucking COVID is when it was probably when
That's
it
why I
was
said-
going up.
In the beginning of COVID.
She said that he
it's
probably got
just-
sick.
And I had to get.
Is he okay?
He's better now. Yes.
All right.
Thank
All
God,
right.
thank
All
God.
right. All right.
Good to hear.
That's
Good to
important.
hear.
That's
Yeah.
important. Let me see. You gotta ask those questions.
Yeah, I respect it. I
Let's
respect
go.
I'm a good dad, so
Oh, okay. Why you not cool? You cool with your mom though?
I am definitely cool with my mom.
Oh, you just like that.
Yeah.
That's cool. All right, that's what's up. Anyway, since we speaking on content posting and all that, I was on your Instagram, and I noticed that you're very liberal with your clothing.
Yes.
Yes, like things
really?
things are shaking places.
Oh, okay.
A lot of skin,
Body positivity.
body
That's
positivity.
what I call it.
Okay.
I respect
okay.
that.
All right. And now, for you, were you always like this, or is it something that you came into as you got older?
No, I was always like this, very comfortable in my skin. No matter how fat I got or skinny I got, I was very comfortable.
Okay. All right. And now, does comfortability mean that you have to show body parts?
No,
So, but that's the way you described it. So,
I pretty much am a nudist at home. Don't really tolerate much clothes, so that's the thing.
okay.
You just don't like clothes, period.
Period.
Do you believe in nudity on the internet as something that's like okay or?
It's our body parts, and if you're grossed out by how somebody looks or the way their body looks of what they should be, I think we got problems. That's the real.
So you're okay with it's
Yeah, but
it's fine.
But the thing is, nudity should not be pushed on anybody.
Okay.
You know.
So,
Respect.
if you were dating somebody and they tried to limit how or curtail how you dress, could you be in that relationship?
Relationship is about compromise. Once you're dealing with somebody, whomever you're dealing with, you have to meet them halfway, no matter where or how you want to go about it. If you do care about the person.
That was a very good answer.
Very great
That was a good answer.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? I like that answer. Hey, go ahead, Demi B. That's good.
Compromise. I love it.
No, that's important. I mean, to what degree though? Like, is it like, okay, I won't wear these shorts with my ass out, but listen, the girls is out.
I mean, it's just, you may still be able to wear whatever you want in the house. It doesn't have to be out. You can still wear whatever you want to wear, but it depends on where you wear them.
So so like going out with the girls, everybody's body positive and everyone's accentuating their but your partner is saying, yo, I really don't want you to be wearing tight clothes and stuff like that. How do you compromise there?
I think after a while, like knowing who they are dealing with, I think they learn to accept a few things. They learn to let I don't think they could be past certain things.
No, this relationship that I'm speaking about, they're saying,
tough.
I don't want you to go out like that. What would be your compromise there?
Kiki Palmer.
Right? Kiki Palmer, right? Which we are definitely saddened by that situation, but it's like, I'm sad that they're pushing this whole. Yeah, I'm sad that they're pushing single mom, go girl kind of thing. I'm like,
we're not doing that.
Yeah, I hate that.
I
hate
hate
that
with
narrative.
single moms, never.
Go back to what you were saying.
No, I'm not. It's not that I'm not okay with the single mom. I'm not okay with people pushing
Single
the single
motherhood.
mother
Yeah.
narrative. If you do not have to be
Please don't
in a
be.
loving family,
Don't
don't let these bitter people fuck up your relationship.
Being a single mom is tough. To begin
Are you a
with.
mother?
No, I'm not.
Oh.
With my cousins, I have family members that are. It's really not that great.
So how would you head out in a situation like that, where your partner who is not yelling at you but saying, hey, honestly, Tammy B's, I don't want you to go out looking like that. I know the girls is, they're all cool with it and you cool with it and all that, but it doesn't make me comfortable. How does that work?
And what's in it for me? You gotta be able to negotiate. Like,
what's in it for me?
what's in it for me? We gotta be able to work something out.
Laura Graham said something I don't know what to think about. She said he shouldn't have approached her from the jump. So now let's think about that. So like you see like a girl you're interested in, her gram is bikini pics, ass out, jiggling, twerking, all of that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you want to talk to her, right? Do you feel like that was who she was? So now you come into her life, so now she should just change her life. So do you ever feel like maybe I shouldn't even try to talk to her because I wouldn't like that lifestyle of hers?
I mean, go ahead.
I definitely had situations
Yeah.
where a girl would be a little too ratchet for me. I'm like, you know what? I'm good. Like I'm not.
While you were talking to them?
Like while I was like, say we met,
Mm-hmm.
and there was a little vibe,
Mm-hmm.
and then you see certain stuff happen. It's like, you know what?
It's a little too much. I'm going to back
I'm
off.
gonna ease off this one, like, you know what I mean? Just because
Okay.
of certain stuff that they do, or say I was already intimate with them or something like that, then it'd be on some shit like, well, I don't like. I would be upfront with them, like I don't think we could be in a relationship, and I tell them straight up why. Like,
All right, so you haven't been intimate with them, but you want to be intimate.
Mm-hmm.
Like even that part right there, like, do you feel like?
Will I still go through with getting into having sex from the first?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I mean? Like, should you?
I mean, and
should
then
you just not do it at all?
which is a great question. And then do you ask for them to stop? Because like if like is saying, you meet them like this, and now I mean I don't know where the compromise would fall in, Tammy B's. That's why I'm asking, because it's like, what would be compromising now? What would be if I'm asking you, hey, you're in a relationship with me, I like you, you like me, I don't want you putting this on the internet for anybody else to see. What becomes the compromise there? You met me like, people will say, well, you met her like that. And you know what I mean, but you met her single too, or like now you're in a relationship. There are different rules.
I actually did have like a situation where I was talking to this guy and he saw me, like for his girlfriend way before we even talked about being boyfriends and girlfriends. So he said, "How come you just post freely and you're able to do just all that?" I said, "I've always been like this my whole life. Nobody has ever really told me
Or questioned you, right?
nobody has
dictated.
ever said you're showing too much or this is that." And when I'm hearing it for the first time, it may not be welcoming, and it also has to do with how you're telling me that too, and your tone. It could be I don't like this. Well, you such a. I don't like this, or this is crazy. This is slut behavior, or shaming and stuff, body shaming, and the person may not be welcome to. If it's my first time hearing it, I may not be, open to it.
What do you consider body shaming?
Especially when it comes to like what I encountered was body shaming. Pretty much, he was like, well, he was Haitian. He said.
You try to get the whole accent together. Even if she has the accent, she has to get the man Haitian like judgmental accent. She's like, let me get this ready. Go ahead, girl. What was he like?
It's like people can see your whole hoo-ha, But the thing is, the person is exaggerating because you're wearing a bathing suit. And where did you see that at? And there's like a cover up. And I'm just like...
We do that though. I'll see you in a bathing suit, and I imagine it off, and I'm like, no, you shouldn't be wearing this out. It is based off of my imagination of you taking it off. It's
dramatic. Crazy. Very dramatic.
Yeah, no, that's a little too. Yeah, I'm definitely not for that kind of body shaming, but I feel like it is definitely important, as you said, to compromise, or at least, like Rich said, to state, I'm not comfortable with this, and if you're not receptive to me saying I'm not comfortable with something, now that we are in a relationship, then that means you really have no regard, you have no respect for what my opinions are in our relationship. Because if I'm not allowed to say any of that, then then what is it that you are bringing to me that I feel like is just mine? Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Like it's just you're right. Like if the whole world has access to seeing what I see, and I'm saying I'm uncomfortable with the whole world being able to see that, and you're saying to me you feel like it's body shaming if I prevent you from being able to show whatever you want to show, then where is the compromise?
But the thing is, you get to play with it. Like nobody else gets to do that.
They don't go. You actually get the trial run. They don't get the trial run.
They get to see. Do you know how annoying it is for you not to be able to touch? Do you know how it's torture? You can watch.
Rich, would you say it's torture? If you get to watch but you don't get to touch, like
yeah, porno.
Porno ain't never torture me. Never get torture from porn.
Listen, watch that all day long.
You know what I mean? Like
it's okay that I can't touch you.
Like some of the content you post, like some of the content you post for a young kid. Back when we were younger, when you watching the screen have zigzags in it because you don't have the channel. Well, some of the stuff you post is way better than that.
Damn, you took it back.
Yeah, but you see what I'm saying? Like some of the stuff you post, it would be considered like, oh shit, I'm gonna go to her page to see this stuff. You don't think so?
Do you believe that? Yeah. Do you agree? Do you not agree?
You doing handstands in underwear?
A 14-year-old?
He's gonna be like, ooh.
Sure. While she does that, I could be eating the box. I would be chilling.
Wow.
Yeah, I guess it's cool.
It's about being mindful.
Yeah.
See, that was the thing about that. All right, cool. See, that was one of the ways I introduced myself.
But my pages are for 14-year-olds.
It's right,
but your page is not private either.
It's not private.
Listen, you got some teenagers. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I know. We know you have some teenagers.
You have 45,000 followers on TikTok, right? That's what you posted, right? You think those are all 45,000 adults?
You got some 16-year-olds in there for sure.
You're coming after Terry B. Listen.
I'm not coming after.
Not coming after. Letting her know that.
Right. No, definitely be aware of that.
Yeah, no. It's more so because I noticed that you said it was body shaming. And I'm like, they're not talking about you shouldn't be wearing that because of your size or anything like that. So to you, I feel like you're using body shaming as a scapegoat to saying I want to be free, and you know what I mean, like him saying, hey, wear more clothing because I don't want what my goods to be out there is not. I don't think that's body shaming at all. Like
no. He didn't say wear more clothes. He literally went into saying
they can see your whole kukuru. Well, yeah,
No, it was more than just that. I literally meant what I said. I called it for what it was. I did not mean to. I didn't say anything that's not relevant to what I said. It was what it was. He got very nasty and started saying a bunch of mean stuff to me, literally.
Yeah, but I mean, you're not painting a picture for us though, so that's why I'm responding.
You want to be nice to him.
You're trying to be
nice.
yeah, you're trying to be nice because you didn't say that. Did he speak about your size and all that different stuff?
Yeah, and then he's like, "Ooh, déjà go déjà," and then one pop me take.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, see, yeah,
that's body shaming.
That changes. That
Yeah.
definitely
That's
is
body
body shaming. Yeah.
For those who for those of you who don't understand, she said he would make comments such as you already big
A big
already.
woman,
So
why would you
be posting these type of
Oh,
things?
okay, that's body shaming.
That's body shaming, 100%.
That's definitely body shaming.
And we're sorry you had to experience that. You know what I mean?
No, it's okay.
But-
It's in the past, and it has no effect on me, honestly.
It had some kind of effect on you.
At the time,
Okay.
I did respond back. I did.
Have you ever I mean, you feel you like it just because you like it. You just like you're more of a nudist, right?
Mhm.
And that's just how you are.
I ain't gonna hold you.
And
Then. If that's
I've
the case,
never
I'm
really,
gonna do this
I've
too,
never
I think.
experienced negative comments. Nobody has said anything nasty under my page.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody has ever said anything Haitian or non-Haitian.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
My wife and I, we don't like wearing clothes in the house. I'm not gonna hold you. That's why you have to announce yourself before you come. Half the time I tell you all the time, don't just walk in because you might see something you don't like. I'm just saying.
And you see what I do when I come in. I'm like,
my man makes noise. Hey.
I mean that noise when I walk in.
But like, no, honestly, I understand what you're saying. Like in the house, definitely, I like to be. You know what I mean, like I don't see the point in wearing in your own home. I don't see the point in wearing any clothes.
Especially in the summertime. Balls out.
Come on now, swinging.
Balls out. All right. I want to ask you before we get to our classic questions. I want to ask you, what's the longest relationship you ever been in? That was not an open relationship.
5 years.
5 years. What happened with that relationship? If you don't mind me asking.
We part ways because he ended up dating somebody else and wanted to keep both of us at the same time.
You mean?
Well, excuse me. Well, if it isn't the pot calling the kettle calling the pot black, or how is that? I don't know the saying.
How you gonna say singing that note?
But
Wait a minute. This is
But
interesting.
he wanted to keep it a secret.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Okay.
So, would you have been okay if he told you?
Maybe.
Don't answer for that.
I was too young.
So you weren't
No,
okay with it at
no.
that time.
I was too young.
No.
Have you, Timmy B? You ever cheated on someone?
Yes.
You've ever been cheated on?
Yes.
How many relationships have you been in your life?
3.
How many relationships you cheated in?
3.
Yo, and you are hitting him hard. He left his name too. No, he just keep. Yo, you know the sting.
I'm not hitting him hard. I'm not hitting him hard. He had a tattoo or something there.
Okay, so out of 3 relationships, you cheated in 1. Why did you cheat?
Because I was cheated on. I was angry.
You were cheated on by the person,
Yeah.
and so you just went to get revenge.
Yeah.
You went to get your lick back.
Did you feel better after? Did you? Matter of fact, you went to get revenge. Did you tell him you did it after?
Yes.
Okay, so that's definitely revenge.
Come on, women are petty like that, bro.
No, because people go cheat back and don't tell the person you didn't get.
I wasn't for
You just went to go get fired.
I wasn't for
Like,
you wanted dick.
It's alright. It's past the time. It's past the time.
I'm feeling to know, how do you tell him?
How did you tell them?
How did you tell them?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Well,
While you were having sex? By the way.
Did you say something?
By the fucking way. By the way.
That's the best way to get it. That nigga life would be over.
How did you tell him?
How did you tell them?
well, I said, well, guess what? I did it too. Since you wanted to do that, and I can do that too.
Okay.
Yo, petty as hell, bro.
And did the relationship continue after that?
No.
Well, he wanted to keep dating me and the other girl that he was with, and still wanted to go at it. When I found out that he was dating somebody else, I went and did what I did, and I thought it would make it better, but it didn't.
Where did you find this guy to do what you did with?
Somebody who was just in my DMs.
You just like.
You just
I did.
You just
anything.
Oh.
Not anymore.
Wow.
So it was really revenge.
It was
cheating.
straight. Yo, that's how crazy petty women get, bro.
Wait.
Nah, son. That's a lot. That's a lot. A random DM. I mean, listen. I don't even care if it's revenge. If I'm getting revenge, I'm still gonna try to pick somebody I know.
I knew it. Something's up with that side of your body. I knew it.
But it was somebody I
Focus on the
knew.
show.
It was
You did
somebody
get-
I knew. It wasn't a random person I didn't know. It was somebody I knew.
Okay.
Oh, so you mean that you were keeping somebody in the pocket while you were in a relationship?
I knew where Rich was trying to go.
That's not what happened.
That's
That's
why you do this?
So, so that's what was happening. Am I correct? 'Cause
No, it was just somebody that I knew, and
you're your friend. You were your
it
friend.
was a friend. It was-
Yeah. He's just my friend. He's just my friend. Hey, would you like to come over and have sex?
Sex? Sure, of course.
Why not?
Yes, just like that.
So that's your friend?
Very much like that.
That's your friend?
Yes.
And y'all went back to being friends.
Yes.
So it was a one-time thing. Come on, man.
We'll be back after these messages.
It was a one-time thing.
Oh, you're a liar.
She said,
It was a one-time thing for that time period.
So he ain't laid down.
So he just remade. So
well, he did such a good job.
No. She had a boyfriend. She said, "Here." He fucked up. She said, "Come out." Then she said, "Listen, I'm gonna put you back." And then later on, she was like, "Here you go again." Come out.
You had him in the
So
pocket.
that wasn't your friend. That was your
Standby.
Friend.
It was a standby.
Friend. It's just gonna
Friend.
keep calling him the friend.
That's not your friend. That's not. Let's be honest. Let's all be honest. That's not your friend.
What is he?
That's your
He's your pocket buddy.
Yeah, that's your
my friend.
That's your F buddy. That's your pocket buddy.
That's my friend still.
No, that's not your friend.
No.
When's your birthday? What's your time?
Why my birthday now?
What is it?
She said January.
Yeah.
Capricorn.
So
Capricorn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
now everybody's like, that
Why
makes
does
sense.
it make sense?
I wouldn't know. I don't know the signs things.
Me neither.
I don't know what's happening.
But me neither.
Peggins, no, I'm not doing a lot of shaming. I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm
Peggins
doing
say you
shaming.
doing a lot of
Yeah, Peggins on YouTube saying you're doing a lot of shaming today, Jerry. No, I do not shame on this show. I'm just trying to figure out what was happening.
I'm just asking questions.
We asking questions. We want to know if you had somebody in the back pocket. You said no, but you had this person that wasn't a random DM. This was not a random DM.
But it doesn't work like that, you know. It's not like I just
That sounds like anytime you would go through any situation, you can call this person and be like, "Hey, would you like to have some sex right now?" And that person would be like, "Yes, I would."
They would drop off dick, no problem.
That's my friend.
But you would call that person your friend.
That's a good friend.
Anytime you need
always
dick
there for
delivered.
you. Isn't that a friend?
If you're
Your
sleeping,
moment of need.
if you're sleeping with them, is that your friend?
Yeah.
Yo, she DoorDash's dick, bro. That's crazy, bro.
Wow.
It was called.
She called that nigga up like, yeah. He'd be like, all right, I'll be there in 15.
He like, oh, he acting up.
See the signs in the air,
I'll
yo.
be there in 15.
when y'all break up, he's there for you. Right?
It's like a shadow of a foot in the sky, and it's
Why
over.
not? What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that? Would you be okay? All right, say this guy you're talking to right now, and you guys get serious, right?
Mhm.
Would you be okay to know that whenever you piss him off
Yeah,
about
make a
something,
mistake.
he
argument.
has a young lady that he had in his past that he can always call on? That's the. I'm gonna put the windows. Yeah.
No, but
Good job.
listen to this. That at the time was what happened. We all grew.
No, we all grew, but you just said what's wrong with that just now.
Well, I'm addressing it at the age I was,
Okay.
but not right now.
So now you know you can't keep somebody in your pocket.
No, I don't do that. No, that's not cool.
Tammy's trying to keep an image.
Right? She's like, listen, I don't want nobody
No,
thinking
I'm
of me
serious.
any
No,
other
I'm
way.
serious. But it's just at the moment I'm just acting based on how I was back then, you know, and giving answers accordingly. But as far as like having people you keep. I feel like it's not cool.
Okay.
Honestly.
So you change your whole perspective. So that's how you keep each state in line.
Wow.
Yeah. So that was back. He got you right.
Yeah,
So you went from that to not keeping people in the pocket to saying, hey, none of you in the pocket. You guys just outside. We all outside.
we all outside. It's crazy.
New York, Texas, and Canada.
Nah,
that's beautiful. We like that.
Amazing.
The situation I explained to you guys, I was about 22 years old.
The polyamory.
And how old were the men?
No, like not the polyamory.
The cheating situation.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then what age is what the polyamory is?
Well, around 20, 26, 27.
There was only a year of that.
No, she said that's the year it started.
How long did you do the polyamory thing or open relationship thing?
For about 9 months.
9 months. Oh, that was short.
Under yeah, sure.
Okay. You was having a good time.
Yeah, you was
It's a good
just
time.
you a city girl. Just say you a city girl. There's nothing wrong
You was
with
outside.
that.
You was acting
on
bad.
drugs, yeah.
That's it. Act bad.
That's cool. And then so from 27 or 28 till now, you've just been what?
I've been single.
Shaina is asking a very important question on YouTube. Why are we grilling her for doing what most guys do?
We're not grilling her. We're just asking. If somebody asks me these same questions,
But like, why do the people feel like we're attacking?
I don't feel pressure, honestly.
no, I'm not saying anything she did is wrong.
I'm just saying,
I
this is
think
what the masterminds are thinking that we're doing.
No, we just wanna know.
You
we
guys
just
are
answering
asking
her.
questions.
Yeah,
You
we just
guys
want to
are-
know.
You know, I'm a candidate, and you know.
Yeah, I mean, no, I mean, it's. I think they're valid questions. It's just like if a guy.
Yeah, let us know if it's
You know what I mean?
too much.
Yeah, I mean,
Answer it. No,
I'm not portraying you in any way. Like, I'm really just asking questions. I'm not saying like, oh, how could you do this? I want you to be honest. I just want you to be honest.
I came bearing gifts. You know, I bought you guys some cremas.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
We're
We're gonna talk about that.
talk about that.
We're gonna talk about that before we finish up.
No
But
pressure at all.
yeah, no pressure. But we did also want to get into our classes because it's 7:42.
Yeah.
So Jerry, if you want to start us off.
Yes. So, Tammy B, would you rather be single and lonely or married and miserable, and why?
Wow, you cannot do both.
No.
One or the other, and why? Gotta pick one, by the way. Single and lonely, and you are single and lonely,
Lonely.
or married and miserable.
I'll be married and miserable.
Why?
Life, we are not meant to live on our own. Honestly speaking.
Okay.
No, let her
No,
finish.
but I
'Cause
respect people's decisions. Like, if you want to do this with your life,
Oh, okay. Now I get it.
you can do that.
Yeah.
But my personal opinion, I believe that we are not meant to. Like, sometimes when you sleep next to someone, you wake up brand new in the morning, regardless if you do whatever, you do the nasty or not. I feel like it's a load that you have off your shoulders. Like, I don't know, you guys remember when you guys were in college sleeping alone? Like, don't you remember you don't do anything, but for some reason you wake up with your back, your whole body is hurting you. But when you go sleep with somebody else, you just wake up brand new. Like, no physical touch sometimes. You just relax.
Just sleeping next to somebody.
Yeah.
You feel so much better. I mean, it's scientifically proven that sleeping next to somebody that you love, like extends your years of living and stuff like that.
But don't
So
you remember?
it's interesting.
Remember, like in your 20s, like you never slept good. Like, oh, my back hurts. Like something
I still
is
slept
always
great
hurting.
in my 20s, but
I was always rolling over and stuff like
I slept great in my 20s.
Never mind. Maybe not. You.
Mouth open, drooling all over the place. I slept great.
I did not.
Oh.
I did
I was
not.
gonna blame it on the mattress.
I did not.
But she'd rather be married than miserable. Okay,
Yes,
I respect
would rather
that.
be married and miserable.
What is your 3 non-negotiables in a relationship?
Why are we talking so low? Like, what is going on?
Even black, it kind of. Even black is kind of.
What are your 3 non-negotiables in a relationship?
Thank you, black.
You can't go. There's no way that you're gonna go a week without like me not knowing if you're in like
You're alive.
you're alive.
So contact.
Contact.
Communication.
Communication.
A lack of communication is what you mean. You said that her
Non-negotiable.
Non-negotiables.
Like
a lack of
communication.
Yeah.
you're right,
Lack
no,
of
you're right,
communication.
you're
Yeah.
right.
Not
Lack of communication.
contacting.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What else? Yeah, threes.
You know, I mean, you don't have to forget.
Yeah, just think whatever you could think of.
Somebody else go, because I can't make up my mind.
Oh, we've done this.
We do
do this all the time. This is
classic
classics.
questions.
Oh, that's-
These are our
okay.
classic
We ask every
questions.
guest
You think
these
that you
questions.
can't do it? You can't deal with it. You're not gonna deal with it.
Like, it's like you in a
Oh,
relationship.
if you don't respect your parents,
Oh, that's a big one.
and if you have no respect for authority, or you don't respect, you think you're above the law, or you think you. I feel like some people feel like they can do whatever the fuck they want. Like they really have emotion problems, and that makes you like irrational, and you can do anything at any time.
But wouldn't somebody feel? Could somebody not have the same image of you with the thing that you post, that you do whatever the fuck you want?
There's levels.
I'm not running stop sign and think it's okay, you know.
Oh, you really mean the law?
Yeah, no,
she
she's
means
talking
the
about the
actual
law,
law, bro.
I got that.
Yeah, she's like, Timmy B's, your Haitian is coming out heavy right now. The law is the law.
You gonna recycle? Oh.
Is that a soda can in the garbage? What? The law.
She meant the law.
She meant the law. Don't run stop sign. Wait, okay. So someone who doesn't have respect for authority, and like in that, like if somebody was to be pulled over and they start talking crazy and they're not being, cordial,
Yeah.
is definitely a turn off for you.
That happened to me, and I was like, what the fuck just happened to me, man?
But they
Escalated the situation.
Yeah. And I'm like, you are at fault from the jump, and
So you tell
She
me.
really is talking about the
tell
law.
her. I experienced this growing up. My mom always took the teacher's side over me. Are you? Hold on. Trauma.
Triggers!
So you one of those? If you had kids and the teacher, you always see the teacher don't like you. Are you one of
I'm
those?
not like that, no.
You gonna have your kids back?
Of course.
You sure you're gonna be like, oh, you
Because
don't
my
listen to
parents
authority?
had my back. My parents had my back.
She's saying she's in the car and she knows
this person did wrong, and they were wilding.
I'm just making sure. Hold on, I just want to know
Yeah.
because I dealt with
Your
that.
trauma, wow.
Hey, yeah, listen, my mom, everything they said was right. And I'm like, listen, she just doesn't like me, man.
Did the teacher really not like you, or you did some bullshit?
I found out that teacher was pretty mean to a lot of people. She just had a mean.
You gotta understand, a lot of those ladies back in the day wasn't getting no dick from me. And that's an important diet. Like you see
some of them were of the LGBTQ plus community, bro.
We didn't know.
They didn't want dick.
And we didn't know back
They
then.
didn't get pussy.
It wasn't open even like that back then.
Right.
I remember when we was
They
coming
were
up like
always getting it on the law.
they
you
was
know?
good. Yeah, like a lot of teachers.
They were
like,
mad as fuck. Like I gotta do this shit on the low.
If you look back right now, your teachers that were always angry, you could probably look at them if you think about them, and be like, you wasn't getting no action at home.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, she
I'm
wasn't
gonna say her
getting.
name, but yeah.
Yeah, it's a couple teachers.
Your
and the
wife or your husband of 10 years.
And the teachers that you know that, like, when you think about it, teachers that probably getting action, they were always cool. They were always like,
Or fine.
Now that you say
the
that,
fine teachers.
you're right. That
I'm
teacher,
telling you.
I never gave my fine teachers
telling
any
you,
problems,
like,
bro,
the
in high
teachers-
school, bro.
the teachers that wasn't getting action, you knew.
So your favorite subject was what?
Mine?
My favorite subject?
Yeah.
My favorite subject was
Listen, my
it was
favorite-
probably science. It's probably like earth science and stuff, learning about
My
science.
favorite
Was it a female
subject-
teacher?
my favorite
Yes.
She was hot.
No, not really.
No.
No.
favorite subject at what age?
My English teacher was pretty
high
sexy.
school. In high school.
In high
Say
school,
what?
Favorite subject in high school.
Mhm.
was Spanish, and I took
Spanish?
French.
because of the teacher.
If we went to Union High School, you know who she was. You hear it? I took
I
French.
get rich. What was
I
your?
never really thought of my teachers in that way. I mean, there was only one teacher that.
I was talking about subject, but okay.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. My
What-
subject wasn't based on that. My
What
subject was
about our
based
U.S.
on.
history teacher?
I knew you were gonna say that. That's what I was gonna say. The
She
only
was
teacher.
fire.
Yeah. She
No,
was,
don't say her
yeah,
name.
He was about to slip out. He was about to slip out.
She was cool, but
So U.S. history, you like because of
no, it wasn't that. I mean, I kind of liked. I kind of just like learning. So I kind of liked all my classes, except for math. Math wasn't
your cup of tea.
And to me, it was like, yo, none of this is gonna be applicable in life. It was like,
Oh,
you
you
teach me
already
all this
knew it,
shit.
yeah.
Like, oh, you teaching me all this shit for no reason. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna be using exponent, like whatever.
I have yet to use the quadratic formula, actual in life. Like I never said, all right, let me take the x of apples.
I've never used the
plus
x
b.
Let's find Y and Z.
Yeah.
I've never done it. Never done it.
Maybe that's a bad thing for us.
Maybe
It's
you know
about our
we're-
jobs.
Maybe you do. I
Don't
don't
you gotta be
know.
like working for NASA to be to meet that shit? Like, what the fuck?
But I wanted to ask you, what is your most toxic trait besides being a liar?
Marlonette.
Marlonette is crazy.
Yeah, no, I knew that, dude.
I'm still messing with you.
Damn, you just called me a liar.
No, only because you flip flopped on a lot of things, so I'm just messing with you. Yes.
Look, we got the audience agreeing with Rich going, yo, you flip flop those things, girl.
Loading.
My most toxic trait.
She can't even think of one. She's like, I have none.
Damn. Oh, I have too many.
Oh, okay, so what is the one that has been expressed to you the most that is not good?
Self-centered?
You're self-centered. Ooh, you're self-centered. So in a relationship, do you believe it's all about you? Should the focus be on you?
She had 3 boyfriends at once.
And she made them one boyfriend. You're right.
What you think?
Yo, Black, that's so true.
That was her life, like.
At least I know what my traits
No,
are.
absolutely no.
Respect, but that's true. That's true. So, do you like to be the center of attention? That's why I asked you that question. In a relationship, do you believe that you should be the one that's always entertained? You should be the focus.
I mean, it's give and take, you know. I like to be entertained sometimes.
So why do you feel like you're self-centered?
Well, it depends on certain things, pretty much. You know, sometimes I can be the center of attention. I grew up like that. You know, it's just, I'm the only girl and I have 6 brothers. You know, it's...
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So that's your toxic trait. All right. Was I gonna say
Did you ask yours?
I think that was mine.
That was his.
Yeah, that was mine.
That was his.
I was gonna say there's definitely questions I wanted to ask you, but I feel like you were kind of like.
Flip up.
When are you coming back? For another episode. When you get into another poly relationship, so we
Definitely
can see how
gotta
you
get
are.
into another one.
You gotta get into.
And you gotta do one of them handstands that
They
you know how
both
to
gotta
do,
be from
man.
New York.
Wow.
You gotta show how to. She did the whole. Yeah, I mean that's dope. I mean, not here. I'm definitely not.
right.
Bro, I'm not talking about naked.
Who said it? I never said you did them naked.
Okay, so why are you looking at me like I'm crazy for asking her to do a handstand that she knows how to do? I don't understand. Like what?
I didn't think we needed her to do a handstand.
Bro, we've had singers come up here and sing a song real quick. We've had.
Well, guess what? I can help you with that. I also am a compa, zouk, and kizumba instructor. I can do different stuff.
Oh, see, she can do different stuff besides.
I can
Shout out your idea, please.
Please.
Tammy B's.
All right, tell me, before we go, who made these cremas?
My brother makes them.
What are they called? What brand is this?
C'est la vie.
C'est la vie.
Yes.
Ooh, c'est la and then the V. I see the play on words.
Yo, bro.
I see the
Outside
play on
of
the
my
words.
kid, I was
C'est
like,
la
this
and
is
then
dope.
V. This is dope.
This is definitely nice.
Okay, so this is a coconut, cocoa, lime, cinnamon, nutmeg, alcohol cremas.
And this is a passion fruit. And what you said that again for me?
Jus la vie.
Jus la vie. I'm actually about to get that tatted.
Jus la vie.
Jus la vie.
Dope.
Enjoy life. That's what
Enjoy
it means.
life. I
Enjoy
love
life.
that.
Yes,
I love that.
yes,
C'est
yes.
la vie, y'all. Listen, we gonna do like we're not trying them now.
You're not
are
getting
we?
your bottle girls? You only look at me.
And model. Ooh,
C'est la vie, yeah. Okay, so where can anyone like go online and purchase and
yes.
what do they need to do in order to
You can access our IG, which is C'est la vie, just the way it's written.
spell it?
It's
C-
CELA V, just the V, And you can try our website, which is, hold on, let me get you that information right now.
That's dope, man. That's dope. I don't think I've ever had a chocolate cremas, ever.
Really?
I don't think I've ever had a chocolate cremas, no.
Awesome.
It's always been just a regular coconut for...
Or passion fruit.
Or passion fruit cremas, so the
I've
flavor is
had,
amazing.
I've had a mango.
Mango cremas?
Yeah,
Ooh.
definitely.
That's dope, man.
Shannon Julia said mail her a bottle. Alright.
Somebody said to mail her a
Then
bottle.
she's
I'm
getting
gonna
the
give you the
information right now.
website. So it's celavcremas.com, which is Celavi, which is CELAVKREMAS.com.
Alright. CelaVicremas.com. Y'all check it out. We're very happy to have Tammy B here
Yo,
today.
make some noise, man.
I want to say, definitely wanted to have everybody come on over to YouTube, and we actually did a really good job today. I'm very happy about that. We hope that we continue growing on YouTube.
Yeah, man, go to YouTube.
Yeah, you know what I mean. As far as Instagram, head on over to YouTube for us.
Please.
Make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, so that you get notified every time we go live and drop a new
Please.
video. And thank you for having Tammy B's here again once again.
Tammy B's!
All right.
IET, shout out.